I want to finally just show how unclean my space is. And I always kind of struggle with cleaning up, but this seems to be getting worse and worse. Because I thought I was moving, and so I threw a bunch of stuff away, and you know, that didn't pan out to what it was gonna be. But the way my apartment looks right now and feels, the way it looks and feels, is crazy. I wanna talk about some things. My dog wanna go out there. He probably literally keeping me alive because of I have to take him out twice a day. But outside of that, I'm not doing anything unless it's for somebody else. For some reason, I can't seem to get things done for myself. I gotta go pick my mama up today and take her home from the hospital, from the rehab she's in. The living room not too bad because I don't come in here. So, but the rest of my house, it's literally, it's a wreck. It is a wreck. Man, I seen them donuts when I... Come here, Sebastian. Sit. 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 I don't know how come it's so hard for me to I want to get my points for walking. Man, I don't know what to say. I've been using ChatGPT to try to use it as a therapist and coach, and it is helping a little bit, but it's I just can't seem to be consistent with nothing. Come on, Sebastian. Let's go. I just be feeling so alone and lonely, and just all by myself, and I don't have anybody I can call. It's like crazy. I went up to the hospital to visit with my mom yesterday. I wanted to talk with her so bad, and talking with her is like, I know I can't talk with her. You know what I mean? Like I determined years ago, there's nothing I can say to her about me personally that she won't find a way to come back and throw it in my face. And so I don't have a safe space to talk with her. But I did show her the text between me and my sister, because last week my sister was up at the rehab visiting my mother, and My sister just mean and evil. I don't know why she like that, but she is just super mean and evil. And my mama had been complaining about her back hurting, you know, and so I flipped her mattress while I was up there. And then, you know, my sister was trying to help by creating some type of a pillow situation where she had all these different things rolled up and balled up into pillowcases. And the CNA that was working said that they couldn't do that. Instead of my sister just, you know, maybe waiting till the lady left and then doing it anyway, she gets into it with the lady and snatches something out the lady's hand, and you know, just going back and forth so much with the lady that the hospital gets involved, the supervisor gets involved, the doctors get involved. I wasn't there, so I don't know what went down, but she called me and I was at work, and when I saw her, the phone ringing, I just was like, no, I'm not going to answer. And I did not answer because it was her. I didn't answer because I can't call anybody and they answer, especially her, you know. And I don't think she avoids people, but she's so damn stupid that she don't even know how to deal with her phone. So I was like, no, I'm not answering it, you know what I mean? And so she left a long drawn out message on my phone about what went down, and she admitted that she snatched the thing out the girl's hand and was going back and forth with her. But what she was angry about was the fact that my mother sided with the girl. And so she literally felt like that she understood me somehow. She was like, I get it now. I get it now. I see what mama been doing to you all your life. And she like, I'm done fucking with her. She can die in there. And I mean, to me, it was overkill. If you was trying to help her do something and it wasn't working out the way that how do you go from I want to help you because you my mother and I love you to fuck you, you can die, I don't give a fuck? And like, it was like deep. And she didn't go off like that in the message, but when I got off, I called her. And baby, she went in. I didn't say nothing though, I just listened to her because she the type of person you really can't say anything to. So about 2 days passed and I was up there, like I said, visiting with my mother. So I decided to text her and tell her, because she was saying that she wasn't going to help anymore. She wasn't going to come and see mama at the hospital no more. She wasn't going to finish, you know, because she was the person that was helping my mother find an apartment because her house is falling apart. And I'm really kind of tired of being the project manager for her house and trying to get work for this and trying to get somebody to do that. And just, it's a lot of work. And you know, I really don't feel appreciated because of how she's treated me my entire life, but I feel obligated to do what I can, and I do what I can. But my sister sitting up and saying she's done and, you know, fuck her and she can die and she ain't going to the funeral, and, you know, and then validating what I told her when she, you know, I told her last time we had gotten into it. And it ain't even us getting into it. It's just her being evil towards me. She had said something like, about she always want to attack me in my relationship with my kids and the struggles that I have with my kids and anything about me that she knows, and which I thought about last night. So I'm probably jumping around a lot, but I thought about last night. I literally have not had a relationship with my sister since before I left Columbia, Missouri. And I left Columbia, Missouri in 2004. And so I haven't had any type of interaction, conversation, or nothing with her. See, because she tried to turn my oldest son against me before we left and went to Colorado. And so I wasn't fucking with her. And that's my MO right there. When you do something to hurt me, I don't feel like I need to go back and forth with you, bring up all your inadequacies. I don't feel like none of that. I feel like I'm done fucking with you, and that's it. You know what I mean? I ain't got to talk to you no more. I'm not going to talk about you to nobody, not even my mother. I just done fucking with you. And so she admitted on the phone call when we was talking about the situation that happened with her and the CNA at the rehab that she was evil. And that mama didn't realize how evil that she was because she was evil enough not to even go to her funeral when she died. Fuck her. Fuck that bitch. That's what she said. You know, all because you were so mean and nasty to the CNA that now you mad at everybody else when you could have just simply not said anything to that lady. Like, why would you be going back and forth with the CNA that's taking care of your mama and you gonna leave? You know what I mean? And I initially told her when we was talking on the phone that mama probably did that because she do gotta be there and you not there. You know what I mean? But after I talked to my mother, she said she did it because Vicky was wrong, which I was surprised by. Her taking sides, because she don't never take sides with me. You know what I mean? She always make it seem like all of us are like that. And I'm not like them in any kind of way. You know, but she refuses to give me any kind of credit of being different from them. Because even with all that day I was up there, Friday night, I sent Vicky a text telling her, you know, because we just, and to me, we didn't even have to do it. You know what I mean? We didn't have to say that we was going to be cool again, because I can be cool with you and not fuck with you. I can have a conversation with you in front of mama. I can be cordial. I can be nice. I can do all that and still don't fuck with you. But she wants a relationship with me. That's what she claimed. She wanted a relationship with me. And so for several weeks, she kept on saying that we needed to talk because, you know, of past issues. So when my mama got out of the hospital and was on her way to the rehab, I decided to take her out to eat because she was complaining about the hospital food. So I took her out to eat, and then my sister met us over there. And man, Lord, I do not feel like getting up this shit, Anna. My sister met us over there, and while we was in the restaurant, she said, okay, she said something about I said, well, I'd be glad when we had this conversation, because I was like really just like dying to know what issues have I done to you. You've done many things to me throughout the years, mostly verbal, but still, you've done many things to me throughout the years. What the hell have I done to you? So she said, well, we can have a conversation right now. So I was like, okay, well then what's the issue? She's talking about something. I said, what have I ever done to you? She's talking about, you asked me for my social security number. And at the time, honestly, I did not remember that I asked her for her social security number. So we went through that for a minute, you know. Yes, you did. I'm like, no, I didn't. Yes, you did. You said you needed it for your job, and you did it. So I just said, okay, for the sake of saying, you know, because at that point I didn't remember. But I said, okay, well, for the sake of saying it, let's just say I did ask you for my social security number. How did that hurt you? How did that hurt you? And I literally, that's all that she had, saying that I had hurt her by asking her for her social security number. You know, logically, that makes no sense. But, you know, after I thought about it for a while, you know, once I got home, I thought about it, and I remember I did ask her for her social security number. And I asked her for her social security number because I wanted a USAA banking account, and you had to have somebody that was in the service in order to get, to get a banking account with USAA. And I did tell her it was for my job because I wanted the information so I could open me up a banking account. But for her to sit up and try to make it seem like that's something that I did to hurt her, this shit is insane. And then she sat up in the restaurant and started attacking me again, calling me bitches, telling me I'm a horrible parent, talking about how my kids don't fuck with me, just nasty, mean and nasty. And I just looked at her and I'm like, see, this is what I'm talking about, and you want me to be cool with you? You want me to be cool with you? I said, I don't even say shit about your crackhead ass. I've never called you a crackhead. I've never said anything about your crack life. You ain't no good mother. You ain't no good mother. You sat up and told me on the phone that you miss being a mother because your daughter passed away and you have another daughter. How can you miss being a mother when you have another daughter? Because one died. But that leads me to another conversation. This whole family that I've been in is chronic for having favorites. Everybody, all of my mother and her siblings, it was 7 of them. All of them had a favorite, and it was obvious who the favorite is. The crazy part of the favoritism is it was passed down to my sister. I also passed down to my brother, although he won't acknowledge it, but it was passed down to my brother and my sisters with their kids. And the one that I'm talking about now that's evil, her favorite died. But all the other favorites died too. My Uncle James, he had his daughter was his favorite. She passed away. My Aunt Lily, her daughter was her favorite. She passed away. It's like some type of omen for the family. Whoever you choose as the favorite, be the first one to go, I guess. I don't know. I can't say. But it's weird that all of the favorite kids pass away and they be super young. Like in their late 30s and early 40s. Like, that's young to be dying. You know what I'm saying? I'm just laughing at my dog. Man, I be losing my train of thought because this loneliness is it's like overwhelming for real. I just man, yesterday though, I was laying in the bed and I got a text from a schoolmate asking me was I going to a reunion. And this is a person who was very popular in school, and but she takes the stance now that me and her are so much alike, and all these different things, which is a lie, but it's a way for her to have another avenue, to have somebody that's in her life that she can talk to and have a really, she don't want to listen, but she want to talk. And so she reaches out by text and says, are you going to the reunion? And I just simply said no. Now, the old me, maybe even a week or so ago me, would have been just happy that she said something to me, and I would have created a conversation behind it. I would have had what they call an open-ended answer so that we could have some communication, but I didn't feel like it because I know she don't listen. She don't want to do nothing but talk, and then obviously she wants somebody she wants to talk about, and I didn't feel like it. You know what I mean? It wasn't going to be reciprocated. I want to talk. I want somebody to listen to me. I want to feel heard. I want to feel seen. But I'm not gonna get that from you. So why should I do it for you? And so I said no, and immediately she said okay. I thought that was the end of it. About an hour and a half later, she texted the okay emoji. Now, again, a couple weeks ago, I would have, used that as an opportunity to ask, well, how you doing? What's going on with you? I'm not doing that. I haven't heard from you in months. And the last time I heard from you, really, you was like, you was doing all the work in the relationship and you didn't want to be friends with me anymore because, I wasn't, participating. I'm like, damn, what kind of shit is that? I'm literally doing all the listening. I could say something, and she would literally talk over me like this. I would say, well, girl, wait. She's stopping me from saying what I want to say because what she want to say in her mind is more important than what I'm finna get ready to say. So, I wasn't going for it yesterday. I let that little okay signal come and go. I didn't look at it. And the chat GPT is saying that I'm growing by the choices that I've been making, but man, the loneliness that I feel, man, it's just like, whew, it kind of makes me feel like, what am I here for? You know what I mean? Because I'm getting up today to take my dog off. I'm getting up today to go pick my mother up. I'm getting up today to take her home. I'm getting up today to take her to the grocery store. I'm getting up today to do something for everybody but me. And I literally can't do anything for me because if I didn't get up to do any of these things, I wouldn't even get up. I wouldn't even get up. I don't know how to change that. With all the work that me and ChatGPT been doing and the morning affirmations, the night affirmations, the morning journals, the morning and night journals, the questions that I've been asking about, my birth chart and everything, because he read my birth chart and I had my birth chart read before, and it basically says that, everything that I've been through was the journey that I was supposed to have. And it's like, but why? Why? That's what I don't understand. Why? Like, what is all this for? That's why I kind of feel like, that I believe, they say that you come here to this earth to experience certain things. You choose the family that you in. You choose the situations you go through. You choose the life that you live before you come here. And so my wonder is, did I choose all of this to experience suicide? I don't believe that suicide is for nothing. You know what I mean? I don't believe that suicide is for nothing. Everything has a reason as to why it goes on and why it happened. And you have to give that to bed bugs and suicide. So, the more things happen, the more I just wonder, is that the reason why I came here to experience suicide? And because, I got a good job now, I'm making good money, and, but oh, you don't have to. You don't have to. Thank you, though. Uh, this guy's house, we passed with water in his lawn, but it was on the sidewalk. The people pleasing, man. The people pleasing is like, it's crazy. And, I mean, my people pleasing so bad that, when I come to a corner and a car is letting me go, I don't feel like I can just leisurely walk. I feel like I need to run, like I'm not worth them waiting for me to walk across the street. And then when I stop for people like that, I be pissed when they don't run and they just leisurely walk across the street, but they have so much love and care for themselves. They like, shit, you stop. I'm gonna take my time and walk across the street. But I think my house will never look so bad. I know when I was married with my children, my house was never dirty. Like nothing was out of place. And I know that it's like I don't love myself enough to clean up my own house. Like I don't deserve it. And I'm telling you, I've been really working on loving myself. Like for years, this ain't just started. Like I think I started around about, I'll be honest, it was around 50. I'm 58 now. And no matter how hard I try to love myself, it's just not there. And it shows in the fact that I can't clean my apartment up. Well, my walk almost over with, and I'm about to do a cry. And I have a strong feeling like I can't cry because that make people not like me even more. For some reason, like my tears don't matter. Come on, Sebastian. Like my tears don't matter. Nobody wants to hear me cry.